Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the history of ancient Rome, episode 2. The legendary founding of Rome, Romulus and Remus. Every great civilization has a story about its beginning. Some are based on history, while others are wrapped in myth and legend. Ancient Rome is no exception. According to one of the most famous legends in history, Rome was founded by two brothers who were abandoned as babies and raised by a wild wolf. But how much of this story is true? And what can archaeology tells us about the real origins of Rome? Today, we will uncover the legend and the history behind the founding of one of the greatest cities the world has ever known. Chapter 1, Italy before Rome. Before Rome existed, central Italy was home to many small farming communities. Villages were built on hills for protection from floods and attacks. The region known as Latium was fertile, with rivers, forests, and rich farmland. One river, the Tiber, played a particular important role. It provided fresh water, fertile land, and a convenient crossing point for traders traveling between northern and southern Italy. Over time, these small settlements grew larger and more connected. The location would eventually become the birthplace of Rome. Chapter 2, The Legend of Romulus and Remus. According to Roman tradition, two twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, were born into a royal family. Their lives were in danger because a powerful ruler feared they would one day challenge his authority. The twins were placed in a basket and left to drift along the Tibet River. Instead of perishing, they were rescued. Legend tells us that a she wolf discovered the infants and cared for them until a shepherd and his wife adopted and raised them. As the brothers grew older, they became strong leaders. Eventually, they decided to establish a new city near the place where they had been rescued. But a disagreement arose. His brother wanted the city built on a different hill. The argument became increasingly bitter. According to the legend, the conflict ended in tragedy, and Romulus became the city's first ruler. He gave the new settlement its name, Rome. Chapter 3, Myth or History. Modern historians do not treat the story of the she-wolf as literal history. Instead, they see it as a powerful national legend. Archaeological discoveries tell a different story. Excavation on the Palatine Hill have uncovered evidence of simple hearts dating back to the 8th century BC. These findings suggest that Rome began as several small villages. Over time, the communities united into a single town. The traditional founding date of 753 BCE remains important in Roman history, even though the city's growth was probably gradual rather than the result of one dramatic event. Chapter 4. Why Rome Grew. Rome's location gave it many advantages. It stood beside the Tiber River, making trade easier. Nearby hills offered natural protection. The surrounding land supported farming. Roads connecting different parts of Italy passed through the region. As merchants, farmers, and travelers met there, the settlement became richer, and stronger. These advantages helped Rome develop into one of the most influential cities in history. Chapter 5. The Power of Legends. Why did the Romans preserve the story of Romulus and Remus? Because legends do more than entertain. They explain how a society shields itself. The tale emphasizes courage, survival, determination, and leadership, qualities the Romans admired. Whether every detail is historically accurate is less important than what the story meant to the people who told it. Conclusion. The founding of Rome stands at the crossroads of myth and history. The legend of Romulus and Remus inspired generations of Romans, while archaeology helps us understand how the city truly developed. Together, they tell the remarkable story of a small settlement that would eventually become the capital of a vast empire. But Rome's history was only beginning. In our next episode, we will meet the seven kings of Rome and explore how a small city transformed into an organized kingdom. If you've enjoyed today's journey into the origins of ancient Rome, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you.